Time for a lunar rendezvous. Demajen wishes to take stock of the situation. I'm sure he does.
Let us take a moment to review matters as they stand.
As they stand. Sure. We can do that.
Having procured sufficient stores of ether, we may now channel the requisite energy unto the moon via the Tower of Babel. Our work on the star is complete. However, we have yet to receive word from Y'shtola as to the state of the lunar preparations.
How does she even make contact? Do link pearls have that range? I can't remember whether we established that.
Ritual to open the gate, and measures to forestall a void-sent invasion.
That's what they're using the thingies for in the trailer. Is the word I'm after?
Neither task is simple nor quickly completed. She would doubtless benefit from our assistance.
She's probably got it sorted. You've met her, right?
The very thing I was about to propose. Let us join her above and lend what aid we may.
Come what may. It's difficult to do that when the microphone's just in the way.
Ere we set forth, however, Y'shtola did bid me relay a message to thee.
Uh-huh.
As thou art well aware, a key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Ashdaya from the Void.
Yes.
Held captive for millennia and divested of an eye, she is like to be severely weakened. To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow great worm.
You would have me go in my true form. Very well. Like our sire, we great worms are capable of traversing the great expanse. The journey will take some time, but I shall take myself to the moon.
Okay. Dragon on the moon. Why not?
To begin with, I shall return this vessel to Radzadhan, that I may have both my eyes.
Thank you for the step-by-step.
And until such time as we find Ashdaya, I would entrust her eye to your keeping.
Cool. Bloop. Pulled it out of his butt. I'd forgotten, actually, that we'd got her second eye.
Will you do this for me?
No. I shall put it in my butt. No.
We shall contact you via Link Pearl once all is in place on the moon. You need but follow Y'shtola's instructions.
What could go wrong?
Understood. We'll be ready.
Why is this light so bright all of a sudden?
Take care, Zero.
It will be the briefest of homecomings. I'll be back before you know it.
A job well done.
In mare lamentorum, then. Go well.
Go well. We're going to the moon. Zero. Has Zero been to the moon before? I can't remember. The moon. When Xenos brought me here, I remember feeling surprised that such a desolate place could exist in the source. Has she met the Loperates yet? I forget.
I took the liberty of informing Ishtola of our arrival. She and her entourage should be here momentarily.
Well, now's a good opportunity to meet the Loporrits once more. Oh, and the dinosaur as well. Oh, it's not the Loporrits. She's got the alchemist with us. Hi.
Forgive me. I'd hoped to have everything in order sooner. My thanks for the extra hands.
Alphino and Alice stand ready at the Tower of Babel. Vritra is also en route.
En route.
Excellent. You've done well, all of you.
Thanks, Mom.
For my part, I've managed to prepare the ritual with help from the Watcher.
Well done, you.
All that remains is to channel the ether from below. This should, I pray, open a gate leading to the moon of the 13th.
We know it does, because it's in the trailer.
May I just say how excited we are to be a part of this grand undertaking. The development of the artificial Atomos was one thing.
Atomos
but
is such a
this
cute little
is
void
an
scent.
opportunity like no other.
Yes, and if it all goes horribly wrong, then all we're likely to do is destroy the universe.
Ishtola even managed to get a loan of elegant treatises on void sense summoning from the prized collection of the Sons of Saint Koinak. The Empire's application of etherochemistry in regulating void gates provided us with many a useful insight for our work, let me tell you.
She's a proper geek talking about her specialist field.
I asked a favor of Grahatir when we were comparing notes on cross-rift travel.
I thought that said CrossFit. the image of Grahatir and Ishtola just doing CrossFits together is now stuck in my mind. Joy.
Given his credentials, I was confident he wouldn't be denied.
Yeah, he's got some experience in the matters. Where is he anyway?
The knowledge of our forebears has brought us far, as has our own.
Now we need to experiment.
And with our knowledge and resources, we shall construct a void-sent containment seal on a heretofore unseen scale.
Well, it worked for Zodiac, or on Zodiac. What do you want me to do?
Containment seal. Then thou wouldst make use of...
Aye, a tried and tested means of holding dark entities at bay is readily available here. 'Twould be
Called
remiss
that
of
as
us
well.
not to employ it. We shall reforge the brands that Xenos and Fandaniel destroyed. That which
How?
held even Zodiac shall more than suffice for void scent of any persuasion.
Why are we surprised by
Watcher is
this?
already hard at work, tending to the most critical parts of the brand's restoration.
I feel like sometimes our character is a little bit slow on the uptake.
There are, however, a number of concerning factors that remain.
Enemies around.
With your help, I'm sure we can resolve them.
It'd be nice if the little dangly crystals from Ishtola's staff actually physicked.
Time is of the essence, so I suggest we continue this discussion as we make our way to the brands.
Yes. Good plan. Yeah, just the little dangly crystals. I think they should actually have physics attached to them. In cutscenes, at least. But, you know, whether that's a possibility, I don't know. All I really want is just the lighting and shadow issues. I mean, obviously I'm looking forward to the HD textures as well, but lighting and shadow. The shadows in this game are so bad these days. Right, what are we actually going to have to do here? How did you fare with the preparations below? This seal we mean to erect. I assume it won't hinder a half-void scent like me from going in the other direction. Ishtola, no, that's the wrong voice. Ishtola hath done well indeed to devise a seal in so short a time. It is a testament to her ingenuity in times of need. Yes. Oh, Nadana, have you got anything to say? So this is one of the brands that once imprisoned Zodiac. Were I to describe it to my comrades back home, I doubt my words would do it justice. Stroller. Now then, to the matter at hand. With the Watcher's assistance, we shall reforge each of Zodiac's brands and use them to erect a barrier capable of repelling void scent. Yet though we expect it to be effective against larger beings on account of its original purpose, there is a chance it will allow lesser void scent to slip through. Therefore, we shall require a second line of defence, and I believe the Lockridge supporters would be suitable for this purpose. Urianger, Demajen, two of you have a strong rapport with our lunar allies. I would have you meet with Living Way and Bestways Burrows and provide any assistance they require. I will join you. As a void scent, my knowledge may be of use. An excellent idea. In the meantime, the rest of us will see to forging the brands. I'll send word when we have finished. Pray do the same. To Bestways Burrows, then. Bestways Burrows on a bear. Ooh. I do like this as a kind of a landmark. I mean, what it actually is and why it's still here, not really knowing. Where are we actually going? Not that way, as it turns out. Let's teleport to Bestways Burrows. Climb, bear! Climb faster! Yes, here we are. Hello, Living Way! There you are! Stola has apprised me of your present undertaking. I understand that she wishes to deploy our pride and joy, the veritable carrots of our eye, our unrivaled combat supporters, as a precautionary measure in case this void scent containment seal of hers proves lacking. Excuse me. As we speak, my fellows are rounding up what units they can, and will bring them to the northeast corner in short order. Please wait there. Sure. Crazy bunny person. Oops. Despite their bestial appearance, these creatures are highly intelligent, and much like you and yours, they take pleasure in helping others. Ever grateful am I for the Lockridge's irrepressible compulsion to help. Well, yes, it's literally their form and function, isn't it? Voice acting?
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Hello, Living Way.
Hello there, friends. A new person. Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
Hello, Mapping Way.
A welcome contribution. Thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
You flatterer, Urianger.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush. Though we have fulfilled the purpose given to us by Heidelin, aiding the people of Aetheris remains our greatest joy. So you can count on us, ever and always.
Until we murder you horribly in our sleep. In your sleep. In our sleep? That's not how that works. Is that Pudding Way?
So, we originally deployed these supporters to patrol the moon and keep it safe.
I love Living Way's voice.
They've never tussled with void scent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends. Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment. And who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing?
An educational thrashing? You want me to beat them up?
I believe I would make a better instructor.
Roleplay section is 0?
Not only have I fought void scent, I am one.
Whoa, sinister.
Well
Don't just stand there. Engage.
Okay.
Engage. Engage. Engage.
Try not to wreck them all.
That'll do, that'll do!
They're less combat ready now, but...
Bitterer than the bitterest carrot. Using this experience, we must enhance the supporters and turn them into void-sent slaughterbots!
I told you! I told you!
Indeed. Right after we've managed to put the poor dears back together.
Pray forgive our comrade's enthusiasm. May I inquire as to how long the repairs will take?
Ah, a matter of moments.
On an ordinary day, I'd say no less than 5 carrots briskly consumed. But if you were to provide us with encouragement, we just might be able to do it in 2.
What's going on? Uyanjay?
This I leave to you.
Yes. What's with the comedy noises? It's almost the sound that my neck actually made. Uh-oh. The Loperit's eyes twinkle with anticipation as they await your buoyant exhalation, to which they yearn for you to rally their spirits. Oh, go on then. Sleeping Way, may you be rallied. What? Engage! Engage! Oh, sorry, I was in the midst of... Forgive me. The sight of precision parts is strangely soothing and sleep-inducing, but I'll try to keep moving. Mapping Way. What a marvelous feeling. There's nothing like wild gesticulations of encouragement to fire you up. Growing Way. Oh, thank you very, very much. You don't know how uplifting it is to have you encouraging us. Emina, showing us the proper technique so we may keep our supporters operating at big efficiency. Singing Way. With you cheering me on, I can do naught less than my very best. And Living Way is doing nothing. For she is the leader. Why, everyone is in high spirits indeed. Thanks to your encouragement, we'll have the supporters up and running again in no time at all. Pay attention to your remaining homework, busy work, and leave the deployment of our new and improved Void-Sent Slaughterbots to us. Void-Sent Slaughterbots. This couldn't possibly go wrong. Oh. Hello?
Can you hear me? We've just finished restoring
This
the
is
band.
Thancred.
Let us reconvene once you've finished tending to matters there. The culmination of our efforts is nigh.
They did well to get those put back together so quickly. We're going to the void. And we're going straight into it. Stola, was it? Yes? Oh, everybody else is gone. Uyanjay is eager to rejoin Stola. The bands are ready, I presume? Excellent. With the Lopids having deployed their supporters, we are ready to proceed. Let us rejoin Stola post-haste and prise open our gate into the void. Do, 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 do. Right. Is anything going to go wrong during this process? Some manner of cactuar attempted to make mischief, but no one came to harm. How did you fare? With Estinian keeping us safe, we were able to finish repairing the brands without incident. This is it. I have duly informed Y'shtola of our task's completion. While you all tend to matters in the 13th, I shall remain here and ensure the integrity of gate and seal both. Let's go then. My thanks for seeing to the supporters. With this, all is in readiness for the ritual. First, I shall give the order to Alphinaud and Alizane, the Tower of Babel, to channel ether to the moon. Once we have amassed a sufficient amount of energy, Urianger and I shall begin our incantations to open a void gate. If all goes well, a tear will form in the fabric of reality, at which point you must activate the brands and put in place the containment seal. Several moving parts. That is all. If there are no questions, then let us begin. The fact that our shadow is so much harder than the others. That might be an option, actually.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Have they just been standing in front of this console the entire time?
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated. But give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
Make it so.
The moment of truth.
Nod, 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 nod. Ah. Let's hope it doesn't screw up the people of Garlemald too much. Ooh. There's that kind of global cutscene that I was after earlier. Whom. How does it hit at that angle?
By the sisters.
Urianger, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate.
Let's go. Waste not. Ah. Oh. Giant spellcasting effects. And open.
A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands.
We actually going to have to do something here? I assume this is going to do it playing cutscene. It's probably a bit too dynamic. Wom. Chong. Ping. Pong. Ping. Containment initiated. Nice. Oh. Breathy cat. We have a void gate.
Yes. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
How can we test it?
Let's see how well it holds.
Ever the optimist, Day Zero? Now, where's our rise? Hello? I have this gate. Where are the void slaughter?
Lord Golbez will be eager to hear of this.
Uh-huh. Inquisitive?
So this is the promised land. The land of boundless Traverse ether.
Bang. Whee. Well, that
I dare
worked.
say the seal doth serve its purpose.
Against one that accidentally flew into it. Here's our ride. Hi.
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Yes.
Indeed. Just this moment, a void scent emerged from the gate, by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh.
Shall we, you know, actually get moving as opposed to talking?
Apart is an understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours.
Fortunately, we work in dramatic time here in Final Fantasy XIV.
Served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel.
We might be able to go and see Lunar.
The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them.
A metaphysical gravity, as it were.
I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis.
Ah. To keep them apart. But this...
Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Heidelin's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures.
Tying the law together.
Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest.
On the moon.
And through our combined efforts, we succeeded in opening a gate to the void. Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us.
Sadly. Traveling to the first would probably make it the hardest then if it was...
Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest until I do the same.
Yes, yeah.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken.
Gotta go see a boyfriend.
Which further motivates me to forestall a void-sent invasion.
Yes,
So come,
let's actually do something, shall we?
to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
The question is, are we going to defeat Golbez's plot this patch?
I shall take us to the gate.
Because I know we get to fight him in the trial. But is that the end to the story? Or
As we did
will there be
discuss
more?
prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home, then together with the Loporrits maintain vigil over the gate.
You do that.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Thanks, Nadana. Nods. It's flying time. Great worm music.
Into the void once more.
Rah. Bye. Bye. Pong. No? Okay then. That's a big-ass void gate. Ah, there are the others. I was going to say, I didn't see them. Ah, the ethereal rift. It's pretty. And I feel like it's even prettier now than it has been before. If they, again, I think they worked on the lighting here, haven't they? Maybe I'm just going crazy, but because I keep on saying I think they're working to improve X, Y, and Z in little bits and pieces. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Purple moon. Whoa, that's red. So red. Surprisingly, not quite red enough to make me red. Mind you, I did turn my monitor brightness down a bit. Ah, says Dragon. Woo, low-res textures.
This is the moon of the 13th.
Yes, surely they should be a little bit red at least from the ambient lights.
It is. Ever since the flood, it has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
No void scent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
Yes. I suppose they've had chance to prepare because that inquisitive one fell back down.
But unsurprising, given how jealously Golbez conceals the location of his domain. Still, we must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate after
Just what I was thinking, Zero.
And more may lie in wait.
If only we could get an aerial perspective.
Where could she be? Where?
Calm yourself, Vritra.
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived. Let us explore our surrounds before drawing conclusions.
She's captive and bound, and will almost certainly be used as baits.
Yes, thou art right.
Of course we are.
I shall survey the moon from above.
Thought you might. He's not going to get himself captured as well, is he? Yes, realistically, they should be a lot more red. The bounce lighting from the ground alone should illuminate. Oh! 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 I don't know why I was not expecting this, but I was not expecting to run around on the moon. So that's why we didn't get to run around after the dungeon, because they were making... I mean, it's almost certainly almost identical geometry-wise to the source version, but obviously without a giant crater in the middle. Actually, this is casting a little bit of a red glow on me. The surface of the moon is a grim shade of crimson, a consequence of the flood of darkness, perhaps. Guess we're running. This is music from 4, isn't it? It's been a while since I've played the later bits of 4. No matter how you strain your eyes, you spy no signs of life. In all directions extends a desolate waste without end. It's only a part I suspect we're only going to get to go to a part of it. But I imagine his fortress isn't actually on the moon. It's either deep beneath the surface of the moon, or it's in orbit around it. You hold your breath in an attempt to catch the faintest noise. Save for the sounds of your comrades, there is nothing. So far, you have failed to find any clues as to Ashdire's whereabouts. Perhaps Zero has noticed something you missed. Oh, there is a giant crater. There we go. Found it! See, this would be an interesting surprise dungeon, wouldn't it? You know, fighting down the tiers of this, or solo duty.
The chasm has caught your attention as well.
Yes, because there's an obvious fortress down there. It makes sense, I suppose, that it would be in the same place as Zodiac was bound.
There's some manner of structure below. Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Yes, let's just leap, shall we? Shall we tell Stola first? I know, never mind, they've caught up with us.
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the cradle of darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned.
I think I said that. Didn't I just say that?
If this place serves the same function, then a fragment of his power must have been sealed in the depths.
Yeah, of course, because he was shattered. It's that power that they've been trying to rejoin.
Though. When Zodiac perished in the source, I presumed that every aspect of him was thus unmade, and his power scattered.
What if it wasn't? What if a little bit of Zodiac still remains in each of the reflections? That would be interesting.
But it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or
that would be a really interesting revelation, wouldn't it? That the actual threat of Zodiac is still not technically ended. You'd think Vitra would have spotted it. That's dragon-shaped.
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee.
Vitra.
Climb on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
Patience. Or running into a trap. Although, to be honest, what other options do we have? Ooh, look at that motion capture. Transition from walking to running. Showing off, aren't we? Vitra's flying speed seems variable according to the needs of the cutscene. There's the throat. Oh, there she is. Hi. Question is, how do we get her out?
You were entrusted with Ashdire's eye, were you not?
Yep. Time. Is this the time? Ooh, it glows. Ooh, that's cool looking.
Cool.
That was a cool effect. I like that.
Oh, wak hom öte.
Why are you here? Oh, thank goodness. Tis thee, dear sister. Truly thee, how long have I dreamed of this moment? Would that I could have found thee sooner, but I am here now. Let us return home together. Is there going to be more to it than this? I mean, there's clearly going to be more to it than this, but is there going to be more to it with Ashdaya? Not even with the dragon's might can these chains be broken. Ah, but we are a slave of gods. Forged of the very will of the man named Golbez. We must break his will then.
So this is indeed Golbez's domain.
Obviously. Although I suppose we know this because we've seen it in cutscenes. Yep. Stalwart allies. That's us. Much time hath passed indeed. Yeah, it's been a while. It just felt like only yesterday that we were fighting the void-sent hordes the men of Alag had unleashed on Mos Eisley. Desperate to save Tiamat, I flew into this lightless world to strike at the heart of the cloud of darkness's forces. But the void sent I slew returned again and again, and before I knew it, the rift betwixt worlds had closed. I was stranded, bereft of strength. Oops. Sorry. Thou didst save the lives of full many, sister. Today we abide in harmony with men, working side by side and forging enduring bonds. Indeed, in the course of searching for thee I did cross paths with many a noble mortal with whom I built a nation of rich diversity. To thee I would show it, my beautiful Radzat-Han. I shall not rest until thou art free. When Golbez found me collapsed, the darkness ravaging my wounds, he spoke and said, "It is but a matter of time before you turn, but I have the power to stop it." And he did for a price. I would remain myself but bound, an everlasting feast for his minions who supped upon my ether over thousands of years.
What now then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity, not daring to test her chains?
Prod her, Astinian! If such is thine attempted encouragement, mortal, thou art as graceless as Nidhogg. 'Twas Golbez who did weave this spell, and so his defeat should serve to unravel it. Would it suffice as a show of spirit were I to reveal what I know of the villain?
Now there's a start. So, what can you tell us?
Mayhap in order to sustain the magic, he cannot travel far from this place. He doth prefer to send minions to carry out his will, but on occasion will himself ascend to the moon's surface. And every time without fail, he will visit the same location to the south. Something of import lieth there, no doubt. Doubt not.
Well, you heard her. Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
Yes. Please. I think we shall. Vidra, we need a lift. the red side of the moon.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.